JoJo, I kind of have to put you in the hot seat because you're saying the special. Abby was always right.
To me, Abby was always right. One thing that I've learned, like really working insane in Hollywood, is that that's normal. And it's like, it's scary that that's normal, but that taught me how to survive in the industry.
How did you come to that realization?
To me, she was always right when she was criticizing me. Whatever she said, you are entitled to nothing in this world. You deserve nothing, you earn it. That is one of the most, from my time on Dance Moms, is one of the most iconic lines, sayings, and then that's when I said to her, well, if you yell at me, I'm gonna cry.
I want no crying children. None.
Well, if you yell at me, I'm gonna cry.
But that is true. You are not entitled to anything in this world. You do have to work hard for it, and you do have to earn it. You know what I mean? And when she said, JoJo, have you learned nothing? I did interrupt two adults when speaking. I didn't know that I was interrupting the two adults, so it was a little, she didn't need to go that crazy.
She deserves nothing. Don't have an attitude that you are entitled in this world. You are not. You deserve nothing else. You earn it.
It was a little bit out of nowhere, it was a little unexpected, but with me and my journey, she was, at the end of the day, always right.
Interesting. So what did you ladies make of that comment during the reunion? Were you like, huh?
I think everybody in this, we all have our own opinions and we all have our own stories, you know? So I don't think any of us would ever diminish each other's stories because they're all our own.
Yeah.
And it's totally okay for all of us to have our own opinions and to respect each other on whatever your story or your experience is, because it truly was different for each person.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, all of our relationships
That's
with
something
Abby.
I didn't realize for the last, probably until about a year, 2 years ago, when I honestly was in a messed up headspace of being like, Dance Moms was great, why are you on it? But then I was like, wait, different experiences, you know what I mean? And once I realized that, and once I got to know these three more, obviously I know you two very well, but it's interesting how everyone did have a different experience. But what I've loved to see in getting to know you three is that you three had some of the most foul experiences on Dance Moms, but yet you choose to come, sit in this room, do the reunion, say positive things, say that you're grateful for the experience, because even though it taught you the hard lessons, you're grateful for those hard lessons. And as somebody that's just a little bit younger than y'all, it's a cool thing to look up to, of like, yeah, so we had this experience that's, you know, a little psychotic, but look where we are now. It's cool to see that approach.
How did you personally cope with how tough Abby Lee was on each of you? Because she was tough.
Even just growing up in the dance world, a dance teacher is like, that's normal. You know what I mean?
Abby's not far off from
Abby's-
other dance
Abby's a
teachers I've had
Yeah.
Really?
growing up. No, I feel like that's how the dance world is.
It
She
is.
felt unnecessarily cruel sometimes, and it got really specifically, like, specific jabs a lot, or at least that was my experience.
Oh, yeah, totally.
So I appreciate I love that she pushed us, you know? She taught me a lot about hard work and discipline and,
Totally.
you know, doing everything you possibly could to put your best foot forward.
So you think she made you a better dancer?
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. So why is it important for you to not rid yourself of those memories and that experience and really celebrate it, even though it had some dark moments to it?
You can't regret any, at least I don't regret anything that has happened to me, because we can all agree that it shaped us into who we are today. And without any of these experiences and these really hard times, we wouldn't be able to be in the positions that we're in now, you know? So why be upset when you can be grateful,
Right.
you know? The situation's over, we have moved on.
And we survived.
And we survived, and we're stronger.
And you're thriving.
Yeah.
We've accomplished
You're totally
so much.
If y'all were to have a child, a daughter in particular, would you allow her to have a teacher like Abby Lee in her life?
I mean, like Clooney said, Abby really wasn't that far off of how actual dance.
It depends on, all of us sitting here could handle Abby, could handle the environment of Dance Moms. We did. We all turned out fine.
Yeah.
Of course, we have our moments here and there, but
We all do.
yeah, there are a lot of dancers that don't dance to dance like that. Don't dance to be that good, that trained, that disciplined. And it just, I mean, it depends on the kid.
I personally teach dance now. with my kids, I'm not that kind of a dance teacher. I would say I'm literally the complete opposite of Abby. So I think it just depends. I would never put my kid in a situation like Abby because I am a dance teacher myself and I know what it's like. So I personally wouldn't, but also every kid is different. We
Some
can
kids
handle it.
crave that.
And
As like psycho as it is, like I know I crave that.
JoJo, you have turned your time in the spotlight into a thriving career, and congrats on the new music.
Thank you so much.
So how much are you wanting to lean in and explore being a pop star?
It's my favorite thing in the world. I have been working on new music for the last 2 years. And so for it to finally be becoming public and finally being out for the world, for Karma, the first song, to have the success that it did is, I mean, truly, I wake up and I look at the numbers and like, I don't even believe it still. I'm like, why are we still trending on YouTube? It is 3 weeks old now at this point. It's crazy, and so now I'm ready. Literally, I go home from this New York trip and for press, and we film 2 more music videos next week. And so I love it. I love doing the live performances. I get to do Chicago and Pittsburgh Pride this month and next month. They're all coming to Pittsburgh Pride.
That's awesome.
It's my favorite thing. It makes me so happy.
Well, if you need any females to be your leads in video, I think you've got some ladies right
already
here.
asked. She's already asked.
Killer goes, can I be in your music video? And without even thinking, I go, no. I
was at Boomerang.
She was in Boomerang.
And so was my mom.
I don't really care about what they say. I'ma come back like a boomerang.
If Dance Moms were to come back to TV, what advice would you give to new moms, the new dancers being a part of the show?
Don't try to be this group of people because you will never be this group of people. I feel like anytime Dance Moms has tried to be redone, they've always tried to be Brooke and Paige, and they've always tried to be Chloe, and they've always tried to be Kendall, and someone's tried to be Jill and Kalani and Nia and Maddie and Mackenzie. We have to have the Maddie, and we have to have the Maddie-Chloe rivalry. No, this group is so untouchable, but create your own. Create your own dynamic.
Well said.
That's my piece.
I think that's why people like it, is because we are so genuine and authentic with each other.
Yeah.
So you can't just.
You didn't try to create.
You can tell if
anything.
it's not
create
real.
anything.
Would you make a comeback if there was a Dance Mom?
With our
If we
children.
have kids,
Well, with us and our
generation.
children.
Also,
the next generation of dance
I have a
moms.
dance competition, so they
Yeah.
can come to that. Although
And
I
Kelly,
think
We have a
you can
dance
be the coach.
teacher.
and the
Yes,
dance-
I'll build a studio.
Yeah.
You can be the teacher.
Yeah, you have the money. You're the funding.
It's already in the making.
I'll budget it.
Jojo's the budget.
Or I'll do the production company. I'll make.
I'll do costumes.
Yeah, perfect. And then we all have kids who dance.
No,
and-
Jess and Jill will do the costume.
you'll
And the
supply-
grandmas will do the costume.
You'll
Oh my
supply
God.
some of the
Dancing
music,
grandmas.
JoJo. I'm telling you, this is wild. But you guys have so much fun, and it looks like, I mean, you're in a good place.
We're back together.
Yeah. Are you going to keep this going?
Of course.
We're all going to Pittsburgh for
It's
Pride.
always
Right. Hello.
As best we can with all of our crazy schedules.
Yeah.
But
And Arizona for my birthday.
And Arizona, and everybody's
Yes.
coming to Scottsdale for
we have
her
lots of
birthday.
food.
I love it. Well, have fun in New York, Lynn.
Thank
you
so much. And
We
enjoy
appreciate
this journey and just living in
Take it day by
positivity.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go eat some lunch.
Yes.